Huh.
KJM Financial, helping families navigate the college application and financial aid process since 1988. Visit njcollegeguy.com to schedule your free consultation today. Struggling with confidence, inconsistency, and playing scared? Learn how to unlock your potential and perform at your best when it matters the most with Top Mental Game. Your talent sets the floor. Your mindset sets the ceiling. When the moment comes, will you be ready?
Here at Open Road Cadillac, everybody gets treated just like family. We always make sure we find the right car for you.
The 2025 Cadillac Lyriq, now for the limited time price of only $529 a month. Open Road Cadillac of Morristown in Florham Park, New Jersey.
Hi, my name is Andrew Shaka. I'm one of the owners here at New Jersey Siding and Windows. We are a family-owned residential remodel firm. Everything we offer here is quality and comes with great warranties. If it's a residential home, there's no home too big for us to work on.
Mandelbaum Barrett PC Attorneys at Law provide you with a 360-degree approach for your personal and business legal needs, built on relationships, support, and innovation. You can rely on Mandelbaum Barrett. Visit us at mblawfirm.com.
Hi, I'm Dan from George J. Keller & Sons. My family-owned company has provided superior service to local homeowners since 1980. And based on the strength of our commitment to you and your positive reviews and feedback, we are now a GAF 3-star President's Club winner. That's right, one of 30 winners out of 2,600 Master Elite dealers nationwide. Our seasoned pros provide the best service and quality products from beginning to end of your project. Give us a call today for your free estimate.
David A. Santini, CPA, LLC, providing financial peace of mind. Let us take the stress out of taxes for you too. Peace, love, and taxes.
Athletic Fields of America in Montville, New Jersey has become an industry leader in synthetic turf. Serving the greater New York, New Jersey, and Eastern PA regions, we have delivered hundreds of both synthetic turf and natural grass sports fields for youth and recreational levels all the way up to the highest standards and requirements of the NCAA. Our goal with every project is to provide our customers with exceptional workmanship, extraordinary service, and professional integrity while constructing a superior product that you can enjoy for years to come. Visit athleticfieldsofamerica.com.
For years, it had been the same routine, working all night. Ah, those beautiful faces. I wanted more, for me, for them, for our futures. There was this day that something changed, a simple moment of dress-up. It opened my eyes.
Take charge of your future and go big at CCM.
George J. Keller & Sons want your house to be the kind of home for all to see. Best roofing, windows, siding too. Great solar and gutters, we're here for you. Our seasoned pros are unsurpassed, so give a call, we'll take your task. Transform your home, that's what we do. So give a call, we're here for you. For roofing, siding, windows and solar, we do it all for you. George J. Keller & Sons. Your family-owned operation since 1980. Call for your free estimate.
Here at Open Road Mazda of Morristown, we strive to provide a stress-free, knowledgeable, positive buying experience.
Third down to give. Montella cuts back up the middle, and he's over 1,000 yards, and he's off to the races.
Up in the air, blocked down!
Dumping in, wide open net. Too easy right there.
Molly Chapman, she'll take off from the wing. That one's good.
Webb trying to get the pin.
Here we go.
And it goes! That would win it for Warren Hill. Great senior night ceremony here at Lenby Valley High School.
A 63 save performance by Casey Connor, the Crimson.
And he break his record. 50 Edwards wins it.
Good evening and welcome to George W. Hutchins Field in Paramus for high school football on Big State Sports. Tonight's game features the undefeated Old Tappan Golden Knights taking on the Paramus Spartans in a Super Football Conference Patriot Blue Division battle. Hello everyone, I'm Mark Brodsky along with Bob Yanofsky. Our producer is Chris Delegard, and Aiden Riley has taken care of the camera. We already had our kickoff. Paramus has received, and we're at the 25-yard line. And we will talk more about this game in a moment, but we're going to get the action underway. Jacob Hosey is the quarterback for Paramus. He wears number 8. And in the backfield, he's got number 2, Matthias Singleton. He's got 3 receivers to his right. Looks to his right now. He's going to be taken down on sack 55 on that sack there. That was Ryan Michelli, his 4th sack of the season. We're in the Mandelbaum Barrett press box. It's 79 degrees and sunny here. Our game time temperature is brought to you by ICS. Keeping you cool when it's hot and warm when it's cold. Go to ICSHVAC.com for all your comfort needs. And we talked about the Mandelbaum Barrett press box, and we'll tell you more about that in a moment. And as we get sacked, that was a loss of 2 on the play on that sack by Michelli. Once again, the Spartans line up with 3 receivers, trips to the right, they're bunched. Singleton goes in motion to the right side. Paredes takes the swing pass and gets it up to about the 25-yard line before he's brought down. Let's give you the Paramus. Let's give you the Paramus starting lineup. That is Singleton's number 2. We have 3 Max Fick, number 5 for Paredes, number 7. Thomas Hosey are the wide receivers, along with Mario DiNapoli. The tight end is Danny Jones. Up front, you have number 71, Dean Sedaris at left tackle. The right tackle is Aaron Kazanki. The left guard, 66, Toli Karunos. The right guard, 55, Salas Eguanu. And the center, number 70, Aiden Jordan, 3rd and 9 for Paramus on the first possession of the game. 4-0, Old Tappan, 0-4 Paramus. Hosey rolls to his left, gets it complete for a first down. And first down of the game for Paramus on their opening drive. Pass was completed down there to number 21, Mario DiNapoli, before he was taken down, but not before he picked up a first down. Bob, what do we got? What do we got going here today?
Well, confidence building with that initial first down for Paramus, and quite a number of weapons for Jacob Hosey. You saw the previous play when there was a screen pass out to Paredes. Paredes, he had 12 receptions last week, so look for him, number 5, to be heavily involved in the offense.
He comes out wide to the right as Paramus has it at its own 40-yard line. Victor Castellanos is in the slot to his right, playing only in his 2nd game for Paramus. That's Singleton. He goes off the left side and is brought down for no gain. Leo Etter was there, number 18, along with number 11, Shane Small. Make that 13 Small. Loss of a yard on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 11. So the Northern Valley Old Tappan, that's actually what they're called. There's also a Northern Valley Demarest. But they line up on defense with Small at one of the defensive ends, along with Michelli, number 55. The tackles are number 6, Ekin Usel, and you'll see Walker Lynch in there at tackle as well. But Usel is the starter. The linebackers, Nick Blanchard and John Balali, are in the middle, numbers 5 and 11 respectively. Outside linebackers are number 2, Devin Redoyan, and number 25, Damon Dutois. Get you the defensive backs in a moment. 2nd and 11 for Paramus. They have 1 first down in their drive. It started at the 25. Play action pass thrown, and that ball was tipped. Looked like Redoyan had a piece of that, number 2. Also in there was number 27 And that is 27 is not on the roster, so we couldn't tell you who 27 is, to tell you the truth.
We spoke to Coach Dunn before, Coach Tabella before the game. We also spoke to Coach Dunn, but in regards to what Coach Tabella said, he wants to have like a controlled tempo. So you've seen short, complete passes. They do pass the ball about 65% of the time, and this type of drive is pretty typical of what they try to do as we look at the third down play.
3rd and 11 for Paramus. 2 backs back there with Jacob Hosey, his brother Thomas, also on the team. He's a senior. Jacob is a junior. He's being brushed and has to throw it away. Michelli in there once again. He's their big sack man. Here's the big guy on the defensive line for Old Tappan, brother of the quarterback. He's the older brother of quarterback Zach Michelli, who's having another phenomenal season for the Golden Knights as they're 4-0 this season. Paramus comes in at 0-4, 0-2 in the Patriot Blue, and Old Tappan 2-0. Could almost seal the division title with the win tonight.
Yeah, Old Tappan coming off an emotional 28-24 victory over Ramapo last week, which we'll talk about during the course of the night as Paramus is ready to punt.
Nicolau was back deep, Chris Nicolau. Thomas Hosey is the punter, and Nicolau's going to let it bounce. He's going to walk away. Starts to roll toward the Paramus goal line, so that's where the Spartans pick it up. And it'll be 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line for the Old Tappan Golden Knights. And we talked about Michelli, Zach Michelli. He's thrown for 915 yards, 53 for 67, 12 touchdowns, 1 interception. Just phenomenal numbers. He's also run it for 172 yards and a touchdown on 24 carries.
And one other note about Michelli, he is 16-1 as a starting quarterback at Old Tappan.
He's going to throw it immediately. He's got it over to the right side and a first down. Good pass and catch there to Crisatelli, number 3. Gave a lot of room down there. Looks like Paramus is probably going to play a little bit soft here. Michelli is the quarterback, number 2. Radoyan, we talked about at linebacker, Devin Radoyan. He's leading the rusher with 266 yards on 27 carries. He has 4 touchdowns. He has it right there. Looking for running room, and he's going to be bottled up at about midfield, taken down by 2 or 3 Paramus tacklers in there. Last one to get up was Jordan, number 70, Aiden Jordan. Old Tappan fighting some injuries along the offensive front. In fact, they've moved a fullback to guard. We'll give you the lineup for Old Tappan. They do run the hurry-up offense, so not a lot of room to breathe for Paramus. 2nd and 8 after that 2-yard carry by Radoyan. Wide left is Eder, number 18. And when Michelli throws, and that's complete to Small. Tough guy to bring down. A guy's 215 pounds. It takes like 5 or 6 Spartans to bring him down. Ryan Jones among the tackle. Got the Jones twins, Danny and Ryan. They were brothers of Liam Jones, who was a fine player for Paramus last year. Graduated last year.
He was our player of the game on the game we did last season against Mawa. So.
1st and 10 for Old Tappan. Michelli looking to his right, throws that way. Lots of room for Crisatelli, and he's close to another first down. Looks like he has that again. They're playing a very soft zone out there. Paramus is. Thomas Hosey, number 7, was made the tackle there. Let's try to give you the Old Tappan offensive line. Ryan Michelli is the left tackle. The left guard is number 62, Zach Miller. He was the former fullback. That's carrying tacklers with him there. Looked to be Radoyan, and Radoyan has a good 8 yards on that play. The center is William Falkenstern. He's a reserve, starting now. Joe Puccio, 2-year starter at right guard. He's number 73. Number 76, Ekin Usel at right tackle, 6'1", 230. 2nd down. Make that 2nd down for Old Tappan as they hurry up to the line of scrimmage. Once again, Michelli throws off to the left side. That's Eder. He's got running room. He could get into the end zone, and he does. Broke through 2 tacklers, and Eder is in the end zone from 22 yards away. And Old Tappan takes a 6-0 lead with 5:19 to go in the first quarter.
So as we take another look at this, and on that drive, it looks like it was 6 plays. Took about 2.5 minutes and covered 63 yards. And on this play, it's pass to Eder, who goes down the left side into the end zone for the touchdown. So it was 4 pass plays, 2 running plays. And it's pretty much how Old Tappan, they're more of like a 50-50 in terms of pass to run as the extra point is up and good. So Old Tappan takes a 7-0 lead with 5:19 to go in the first quarter. And we'll be back right after this.
Hi, I'm Dan from George J. Keller & Sons. My family owns...
Back in the Mandelbaum Barrett press box. Since 1930, Mandelbaum Barrett PC has been a trusted legal partner for all of life's biggest plays, from business deals to personal matters. Our experienced attorneys provide hands-on attention and innovative solutions. For nearly a century, we've built enduring relationships across diverse industries. Wherever you are, whatever your legal need, whether it's professional or personal, Mandelbaum Barrett PC is on your team. Learn more at mblawfirm.com. We're going to tell you about our sponsors after the kickoff. Vincent Rossi kicks it off after Mateo Morrissey's extra point made it 7-0. That one rolling along the ground. Fumbled there and picked up. Looked like Paredes got it, and he'll bring it to the 31-yard line before he's taken down. And that's where Paramus will take over for its second possession of the game with 5:11 to go in the first quarter. Our sponsors tonight are Valley Hospital Care. Like no other from Valley Health System is proud to call Paramus its home. For more information about Valley's programs and service, visit valleyhealth.com or call 1-800-VALLEY-1. Applebee's. Join us at Applebee's after the game. Half-price appetizers starting at 10 p.m. every night at Applebee's. 1st and 10 for Paramus. We'll shout out a couple of sponsors after Paramus runs this play. They have a couple of receivers to each side. Ulan Carroll's in the slot to the right. Paredes wide right. They have Trips actually to the left. That's Hosey, throws to the left side, and DiNapoli immediately taken down there. Nice defensive play by 22, make that 27. That's Dutois. It was I asked the coach if it was 25 or 27. They said 25. It is 27. So Damien Dutois with the tackle there. Loss of 2 on the play. Our other sponsors, we shout out American Ford and our All-American Ford. In Paramus, you'll find the wide selection of new, used, and certified pre-owned Ford vehicles you've been looking for. Buy or lease a new Ford at our Ford dealership in Paramus, NJ, or stop by for Ford service. 2nd and 12 for Paramus. Jacob Hosey is the quarterback. He's got 2 receivers to the right, 2 wings. That's Ulan Carroll gets the handoff and is taken down quickly by Ryan Michelli, once again dominating along the defensive line. Our other shout out to University Spine Centers. Stay strong and active with Ortho East, your destination for specialized orthopedic care from top experts. That'll bring up 3rd and 12 for Paramus. Did pick up 1 first down on their initial drive. They're looking at 3rd and long once again. They've been in 3rd and they've been in long situations throughout. Unable to get early on the running or the passing game going. Paredes is the guy to look for Paramus. That's Hosey. He's going to run it. He's being chased down and taken down. Beautiful play by Radoyan, number 2, who happened to chase down the Ramapo quarterback at the 3-yard line last week's game to save the victory before Leo Eder brought him down to finish off the play. That was at the gun. Back to punt Thomas Hosey for his second punt of the game. Leo Eder goes back, number 18, standing at his 30-yard line. 3 and out for Paramus this time around on its offensive efforts. As he gets the kickoff, it's high but short. Coming down at about the 48-yard line, takes a bit of a Paramus roll, and it'll stop at about the 41-yard line, and that's where Old Tappan will take over for its second possession of the game. Tell us about Michelli, Bob.
Yeah, as I said before, 16-1 as a starter. You mentioned his stats for this year. Last year, he had 19 touchdown passes and 7 rushing, so it counted for 26 touchdowns and amazingly only 4 interceptions.
Redoyan has it. He's looking for running room. Now he's got along the 45 midfield, and he's finally dragged down there by number 4, Nick Gomez. Just a note here that there was Teacher Appreciation Day at Paramus. We had the teachers coming out in the jerseys of some of the players in pregame. So a nod to the teachers here in Paramus. First down for Old Tappan, showing no respect for the Paramus defense right now. That's Michelli, looks to his right, and he's got a man open. Once again, that's Crisatelli. Once again, the soft zone by Paramus, trying not to get beat deep, but they're catching the ball. Crisatelli catching the ball in front. Thomas Hosey making the tackle there, along with Danny Jones. Another first down as Old Tappan moving it quickly and smartly from their own 41-yard line. First and 10 at the 34. That's Redoyan. Redoyan has good running room once again. And he's going to have another first down at the 20-yard line before he's taken down.
Now, Redoyan was a backup last year, and in the game, still 98 yards and 2 touchdowns coming off the bench. And this year, he is the featured back for the Golden Knights.
You'll see Dutois back there as well, but Redoyan has been the guy carrying the load in the rushing attack. It's fake to Redoyan, now thrown over the middle. That's complete, and it escapes one tackle. That's Crisatelli once again. Got away from one tackler before he was brought down by number 9, Jones. That's Ryan Jones. Danny and Ryan are twins. Second down and 9. 50 seconds to go in the first quarter as Old Tappan has opened up a 7-0 lead and looking for more. They're at the 12-yard line, the Paramus 12. Move from their own 41. This is Michelli, throws into the flat, and he's got a man open, and that is Blanchard. Blanchard brings it down inside the 5-yard line before Thomas Hosey brings him down at about the 2 or 3-yard line. So it'll be first and goal for Old Tappan as they try to move in and make it 14-0 in the first quarter or early in the second as the clock is going. Old Tappan wasting no time. Michelli hands, and that's Redoyan, and he's going to go into the end zone off the right side for the touchdown with 16 seconds to go. And Old Tappan takes a 13-0 lead late in the first quarter.
And as we take another look at that play, which we will in a moment, that caps off a drive that went 59 yards, took 2 minutes and 25 seconds, mostly through the air. I got Michelli 7 for 7, unofficially 87 yards and a touchdown. And Old Tappan is up 13-0 with the extra point upcoming.
Morrissey kicks it. And that's no good. I'll tell you, Morrissey's only missed 1 extra point this year, so that's his second miss of the year. So Old Tappan can add to its lead. They lead at 13-0 with 16 seconds to go. We'll be back with more in Paramus right after this.
Homeowner since 1980. And based on the strength of our commitment to you and your positive reviews and feedback, we are now a GAF 3-star President's Club winner. That's right, one of 30 winners out of 2,600 Master Elite dealers nationwide. Our seasoned pros provide the best service and quality products from beginning to end of your project. Give us a call today.
In the Mandelbaum Barrett Press Box. Hey, it's crunch time, powered by Top Mental Games. Struggling with confidence and inconsistency, and playing scared and tight? Learn how to unlock your potential and perform at your best when it matters the most. With Top Mental Game, get the same personalized tools that professional athletes use to play with confidence, increase resilience, and build a champion's mindset. Visit topmentalgame.com to schedule your free consultation.
I know why you were confused, because Michelli has been so consistent thus far in this game.
He has indeed. A different player kicking off there. That's Master John kicking it off and fumble down there and taken down immediately is the Paramus ball carrier. That's DiNapoli. Good tackle down there by number 6, Anthony Michelli. So Paramus will start in its own deep in its own territory at the 15-yard line. If you like this broadcast, please subscribe to Big State Sports on our YouTube channel and hit the notify bell. 11 seconds to go. No doubt this will be the final play of the first quarter, unless it's an incomplete pass, of course. Jacob Hosey is the quarterback. He's been pressured mostly by Ryan Michelli up front for Old Tappan. He's in the shotgun. Looks over the middle now, over to his left, thrown deep. He's got man downfield, but good coverage down there on Finkelman. Down there, number 16 was covering Dugan Smith. Number 4, Prince Morrison, was also down there.
Now, Jacob Hosey has played 3 games this season, missed the first one due to an illness. Last week, 223 yards passing, did throw 3 interceptions. So as a team, Paramus has turned the ball over 11 times this year. They've also had a kick blocked, a field goal block, which resulted in a touchdown in last week's game. So this will be the final play of the first quarter.
That was Leo Etter on the coverage down there, 18, not 16, I beg your pardon. 2nd and 10. As Paramus trying to take a shot downfield, though, but good coverage by the Golden Knights. It's Danny Jones in motion to throw. He's to Paredes. Big target out there. Short game. Maybe give him 7 on the play. Etter was down there on the coverage, along with Chris Nicolau. That'll be the end of the first quarter. Old Tappan leads at 13-0 over Paramus, who will come back with second quarter action right after these words.
At Neone Wealth Strategies, we believe wealth should work as hard as you do. Whether you're building a business, engineering solutions, or planning for your family's future, we design personalized, tax-efficient strategies to grow, protect, and pass on your legacy. Clarity, control, confidence. Neone Wealth Strategies, empowering wealth one decision at a time.
If you live in Andover, Blairstown, Byram, Frankfurt, Franklin, Frieden, Frelinghuysen, Greene, Hampton, Hardwick, Hope, Knowlton, Lafayette, Newton, Sparta, Stillwater, Sussex, and Wantage. Planet Networks is building high-speed fiber in your neighborhood. Visit getplanetfiber.com today to learn more.
We're back in the Mendenbaum Barrett press box. We didn't get you the opening kickoff tonight. Unfortunately, we had some tough technical difficulties, but the opening kickoff was sponsored by Open Road Mazda of Morristown. And we'll tell you more about them right after this play. 3rd down and 6 for Paramus as he tries to mount a rally here, down 13-0. Hosey throws it along the right side. That's incomplete. Looking for DiNapoli on the coverage. Number 2, Radoyan, Kevin Radoyan, linebacker. So Paramus will have to punt it away for the 3rd time. First time car buyers, listen up. Open Road Mazda of Morristown has your back. Discover affordable, dependable vehicles for less than $15,000 backed by a rock-solid 5-day money-back guarantee. Drive with confidence, drive with Open Road Mazda of Morristown. Check our link below for more details. Thomas Hosey back for his 3rd punt of the game. Nicolau is at midfield waiting for the Golden Knights of Old Tappan, the defending Group 3 champions in the state of New Jersey. There's the kick. It's up. Once again, it's a high kick, but short. A fair catch called by, and it's Etter back there, not Nicolau. Leo Etter makes the fair catch in Paramus territory, so Old Tappan set up again with 11:46 to go in the second quarter at the Paramus 44.
We spoke to both coaches during the week and asked each one, do you think there might be a letdown? And Coach Dunn of Old Tappan said, absolutely not. These kids are focused. They play one game at a time, the usual coaching cliches. But so far from what we've seen on these drives, I believe it.
First down for Old Tappan. Criscitelli in motion. Michelli looking downfield. Now throws to Criscitelli. He's at the 40s to the 35. Juking gets a few more yards before he's gang tackled by a bunch of Paramus defenders. Nick Gomez was the leader of that group, but he had lots of help trying to bring down Criscitelli, who must have about 5 or 6 catches already. As I said, they're playing a soft zone, it appears to be.
Yeah, as you mentioned a couple of times, the Spartans do not want to give up the big play, and Michelli has taken advantage of that. 8 for 8 in the game so far.
That's Michelli hands this time to Redoyan, who's got good running room, brings it inside the 30, goes off the right side. Right side, Joe Puccio is a senior, 2-year starter, and Ekan Ucel. So the right side of the line looking good for Old Tappan there. It's more like Michelli was a guard. They moved him to tackle because of injuries. Zach Miller, as I said, moved from fullback to guard. William Falkenstern moves in at center for injuries. Second down, give him 4. Redoyan has been the only running back in this game for Old Tappan. Expected to see Dutois, but have not seen him yet. Nicolau in motion. He gets it on the jet sweep. He's got to the 25. He's got running room to the 20. Cuts up the middle. Now off to the left side. Nicolau will score. Chris Nicolau with the touchdown on the sweep. Let's watch that one again.
So this is the first time that there have been 2 consecutive running plays as Michelli is going to take the snap and hand it off on the jet sweep to Nikolai, and basically goes untouched, makes a nice cut at the 15-yard line and goes right in the end zone. And they're going to kick. Yep, they're going to kick the extra point. It is 19-0 with 10 minutes remaining in the first half.
Morrissey missed his last one. He's 1 for 2 today. And let's see, this one is good. Morrissey put it through the uprights. So that'll put Old Tappan up 20-0 with 10 minutes to go in the second quarter. We'll come back to Paramus right after these words.
Almost every aspect. We've worked with contractors for almost everything in the firehouse, and Blue Nail really made us feel comfortable all the way through, from the contract to pre-planning to scheduling, getting the job done. We are thrilled that they were able to do the job for us.
David A. Santini, CPA LLC, providing financial peace of mind. Let us take the stress out of taxes for you too. Peace, love, and death.
We're back in the Mandelbaum Barrett press box. We're in George Hodgins Stadium here in Paramus, New Jersey, where Old Tappan has just taken a 20-0 lead. They've scored all 3 times they've had the ball. Stop Paramus 3 times. Paramus has to be pleased it has no turnovers, but it also has no points, unfortunately. There's ball coming down at about the 8-yard line. That's Finkelman. Finkelman has it in the open, and he's brought down ankle tackle there by Prince Morrison, number 4. Finkelman may have had a little bit more.
As we take a look at the end of that run, that could have been a touchdown-saving tackle by Prince Morrison. Now remember, Paramus did not score last year in the game against Old Tappan. It was the first of 3 consecutive shutouts by Old Tappan, and that's what they're looking to do again. So it is 20-0, 9:48 to go in the second quarter.
Old Tappan has a 6-game winning streak in the series. They hadn't played every season until 2022. Now they play every year in the same division of the Super Football Conference. The ball's handed off, and a little running room there. It looked like the Napoli had the ball that time. Give him a yard on the carry. Looks like number 72, Walsh, is in the game. Lynch, rather than Walker Lynch. Number 72 in there at nose tackle.
Now, Paramus looked good on the opening drive. They did pick up a first down but since then it has been 3 and out. So I think at this point, Spartans just looking for a first down and then kind of see where it goes from there.
Play by play, that's all I can do. Hosey hands, that's Carroll, and he is gang tackling once again. A trio of Old Tappan tacklers in there on that play. Shane Small among them, along with John Balali, linebacker, one of the leading tacklers for Old Tappan. Came in as the second leading tackler behind Nick Blanchard. Old Tappan really imposing its will on both sides of the line, Bob.
Absolutely. Again, we talked about the emotional victory last week, and no letdown at all. These guys are sticking to the game plan, playing hard, and up 20-0 with 8:19 to go in the second quarter.
3rd and 10 for Paramus. It's Paredes going off to the right side. You'll have trips to the left. Finkelman, number 3, is the widest. Napoli, one of those, is next to him. I'm guessing that's Thomas Hosey, or Paredes rather, next to him. Hosey looking downfield, now being rushed. Michelli once again in on him. He's looking downfield and he throws, and it's incomplete. So Michelli was the first one there, but also some pressure there from Ikan Usel. So that'll bring a 4th down Paramus, and they'll have to kick it away with 7:46 to go in the second quarter, and they trail it 20-0.
As we mentioned a couple of times in the broadcast, Paramus, while they would prefer to have more of a balanced 50-50 attack, they did put it in the air 65% at the time. Part of that is situations where they have been trailing during this 4-game losing streak.
They also don't have any seniors on the offensive line. It's an inexperienced line. Dean Sedaris was a starter last year, but there's the punt that's away. That's Eder. He goes off to the left side. He's at the 45. He's got some running room. That's the 50. There's a penalty flag on the play. There's a second one. So I imagine that will be coming back. Eder had some good running room. Nice return there, but it looks like we'll have that coming back.
You know, when it's a one-sided game, coaches always look for, what can we talk about at halftime? What can we improve on? And this might be a play, because going against a better opponent later on in the season, special teams is going to be key, and this is one that they will show during film to see how they can improve on. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Old Tappan with 7:28 remaining in the second quarter.
They'll take over. Let's see if they're going to put that ball down. In any event, Brian Dunn, the veteran coach here, putting it down at the 32-yard line. Brian Dunn, in his 26th season here at Old Tappan, has had phenomenal success. Actually didn't have his first winning season. He started in 2000. Didn't have his first winning season until 2005. But they were rolling after that. We'll talk about some of the players they've had here. 1st and 10. Ball's handed off. That looks like Dutois. He gets his first carry of the game. And gets a few yards there before he's brought down by the right side of the Paramus defense. 54, Rix Abreu was among those in there to make the tackle. Had some help from the linebacking core, which has been strong for Paramus. One of their better units on the defense is their linebacking core with the 2 Jones boys and Michael Fulcher.
Talk about Old Tappan's success. You don't have to go back that far. Last season, 12-1, and it was a Group 3, I believe, state championship. And they also had titles, in 2015 and 2017.
22 as well.
22.
So 4 in the past 10 years. My math is correct.
In this case, it is.
We have a stoppage on. So let's talk a little bit about this Old Tappan program. Dunn is 55 years old. Didn't really want to tell me he was 55, but that's what he is. He's been the coach here. This is his 26th season. He was here 5 years as an assistant. Before that, an assistant at Pascack Hills. His record here is 191-84, not too shabby. He's got the 4 titles we talked about. Made the playoffs 2006 to 2019 straight. So he missed in 20. We don't count that. That was the COVID year, and he's been back there ever since. So he's had the two tremendous players in Jordan Fuller and Devin Fuller. Both played quarterback here, and Devin Fuller involved in one of the great games in high school football history in New Jersey.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that a little bit later, so we're kind of teasing that to you, and it was an incredible game, and Mark, you were at that game, so I'm really looking forward to hearing your memories and thoughts of that during the second half.
Well, Tappan also the state champs in 1985 under Bert Ammerman. So last time Paramus has beaten these guys was 2013, 17-16 at Paramus. Deep downfield, Michelli's got a man wide open, and that is caught. Eder with the catch. It looked like it may be intercepted, tries to escape. And that's quite a grab by Leo Eder before he's brought down. Napoli was down there with him, it looked like, and couldn't make the grab.
Excuse me, Mark, we have another look at it, and yeah, it looked like it was almost intercepted. I believe the jump was mistimed, and Eder winds up catching it. And when we spoke to Coach Dunn, he talked about the poise and the confidence and the focus that Michelli has. And I've got him 9 for 9 so far in this game.
Dutois goes off the left side, breaks one tackle, and works his way down to about the 5-yard line. He'll be close to the 5. Gonna make a pull him at the 7. That'll be 2nd and 2. 5:45 to go, and Tappan again hurrying up to the line. They're not letting Paramus breathe here.
And it's the first time you've called Dutois' name on offense. Last year, also coming off the bench, scored 1 touchdown in the game against Paramus. So getting his opportunities this season.
18 carries for 96 yards and 2 touchdowns this season. He's got it again off the left side and breaking another tackle, and finally brought down there by number 15, shot amid. It'll be 3rd and 1. Give me a yard on that carry.
One of the
Make
few
that
times.
Batenga, pardon me. 13, Alfredo Batenga with the tackle. Ball's handed off again. That's Dutois, and he's in the end zone off the right side for another Tappan touchdown. They score on a 6-yard run by Dutois.
So as we take another look at the play, this was Dutois' opportunity to carry the ball, and he gets some nice blocking, goes straight up the middle, and after he carried the ball on 2 consecutive possessions, and this time ends up with his 3rd touchdown of the season, and it is 26-0 in favor of Tappan.
Tappan having its way here, leading at 26-0. Redoyan will put it down for the extra point again from Morrissey. Snap is good, the kick is up, and that looks to be good as well. So Morrissey, the 3 for 4 today with extra points. Tappan leading at 27-0, 4:37 to go in the second quarter. We'll be back with more in Paramus right after this.
Pick Your Cards is located on Route 46 in Ledgewood. Our huge inventory can be shopped online at pickyourcards.com, where you can use the code BIGSTATESPORTS for an extra discount.
Mandelbaum Barrett PC Attorneys at Law provide you with a 360-degree approach for your personal and business legal needs, built on relationships, support, and innovation. You can rely on Mandelbaum Barrett. Visit us at mblawfirm.com.
We specialize in roofing and siding. That includes gutters, windows, doors, stone siding, decks, and painting. We also utilize new age technology like drones and 3D modeling. The drones keep our guys safe on the ground with an aerial perspective, and the 3D modeling gives us exact measurements for precise job scope. Give us a call today. We'll be happy to provide you with a complimentary drone inspection.
Back at the Mandelbaum Barrett press box. We're in Paramus. Tappan leads Paramus 27-0. This time it'll be Vincent Rossi kicking off. And that ball is coming down inside the 10-yard line. Taken there by Napoli, and Napoli is taken down outside the 20-yard line, and that's where Paramus will take over. Paramus, I believe, has 1 first down in this game. They got that on their opening drive. They did take the kickoff. Got the 1 first down, and that's all they've had since, as Tappan has dominated both lines of scrimmage. He's a very young and inexperienced Paramus team coming in 0-4 this season.
And what Coach Sabella wants on this, just get a first down and take it from there. You're not going to get 27 points on one drive. You're not going to make it up all at once. So let's see what happens with 4:23 remaining in the first half.
Paramus has it at the 25-yard line. Had long fields to deal with all game. Jacob Hosey's the quarterback. He's looking downfield. He's rushed. Comes out of the pocket off to his right side. He's going to run it for some yardage. And he finally goes out of bounds. Coaxed out there by Dutois.
And you know what, in order to get first downs, you got to win it on first down. And it wasn't the design play because it was a passing play, but Hosey scrambling, picking up 5 yards, and it just makes it easier. You have the 2 opportunities to pick up the 5. So it's 2nd and 5.
I'm sure Coach Joe Sabella in his 9th season here in Paramus would just like to see Paramus mount a drive. Even if they don't, so obviously he wants to score, but just to get something going here. 2nd and 5 for the Spartans. Clad in all blue tonight. Fake, and now the dish. And that is complete to Danny Jones. He looks like he has the first down. 2nd first down of the game.
Safe pass. That's the way to move the ball. And, you know, that's what Sabella was saying. You know, play the game like it's 0-0.
John Balali with the tackle. Number 11. First down at the 37-yard line for Paramus. Oltapan, 2 big games coming up. So we did ask about whether they would come in all fired up, and they have. That one's deep downfield and looks to be incomplete. Paredes was trying to get a penalty there with Leo Eder on the coverage, but no dice. Did they make the call? Did I see the flag? Did you see the flag?
I did not see a flag, but they have moved the ball to. Now they're moving it back. They were going up to midfield, and
I guess they just took for granted it was interference.
Right.
I don't like the second guess officials here, but that looked to be a pretty obvious pass interference call. They are going to give them the call there. So it'll be first down for Paramus at the Oltapan 48. First time Paramus has moved into Golden Knight territory. As night is falling here in Paramus after a beautiful day here in Bergen County. Hosey looks to his left. It's Paredes, and he's going to be taken down after a short gain. Nice tackle there by number 17, Marco D'Amore.
In these last 2 passes, well, not the penalty, interference call, but the last 2 completions have been what we call confidence passes. Short passes, picking up some yardage, and trying to make it more manageable to get the first down on subsequent plays.
You talk to both coaches, and they both say Hosey can fling it. I mean, those are the words. They can flick it, fling it, and he does. He has quite the nice arm.
He's averaging 200 yards a game passing this season. Again, missed the first game due to illness, and he's right around 600 yards for the season now. He's certainly past that.
2nd and 8 for Paramus. A couple of wide receivers to the left, a couple to the right. That's DiNapoli in motion. Fake is to DiNapoli. Fake downfield and a throw, and that one's incomplete. Looking for Paredes, and Morrison was there on the coverage. It'll be 3rd and 8. There is a flag down on the play. We'll check that out for you. Looks like it may go against Oltapan. They're going to step it off. Let's see what the call is. It will give Paramus a first down.
Moving the sticks.
Defensive holding is the call. So Paramus gets 1 first down on its own, and they get a couple via penalties. Their best drive of the game is they moved it to the 36 of Oltapan from their own 25. A drive that's taken about 3 minutes, a little less than 3 minutes. Matthias Singleton lines up in the backfield with Hosey. Paredes is wide to the left. DiNapoli's in the slot. Hosey rolls to his right, now being pressured, and he's just going to throw it away. Bilali was in there on the blitz, number 11. Also had looked like number 13, Shane Small. He's a big guy, that Small.
Small is large. He's 6'4", and I know they're on defense now, but he was one of the heroes for Old Tappan last week. 4 touchdown receptions for Shane Small in the victory over Ramapo.
He is a mismatch waiting to happen. 6'4", 215, hard to defend. Bring up 2nd and 10 for Paramus. Once again, DiNapoli is going to line up in the slot. Finkelman also out there to the right side. Paredes is wide right. Thomas Hosey lines up wide to the left. Matthias Singleton in the backfield with Jacob Hosey. Jacob Hosey looks downfield, now being pressured, and he steps up and taken down. And yes, that is Ryan Michelli once again, number 55. I don't think he gets a sack on that because he did get positive yardage, but Michelli's been in the backfield much of the game.
Yeah, if he doesn't make that tackle, we're possibly looking at a first down, or certainly closer to the first down yardage, so it's still going to be 3rd and long.
1 minute to go in the first half. Here in Paramus, Old Tappan leads it 27-0. Just a reminder, if it should get to this point, 33-point spread in the second half. They run the clock. So we're not there yet, though. 3rd down for Paramus. On their best drive of the game, they've moved from their own 25 to the Old Tappan 36. A couple of penalties helping along the way, but they have moved the ball well. Hosey looks to his left. Now he's being pressured again. That's Maselli. They just can't defend him. And once again, Hosey will throw it away. They just can't defend Ryan Michelli.
Now, obviously not a sack, but the pressure that was put on Hosey, he really had nowhere to go, and fortunate enough to avoid intentional grounding and throw it out of bounds. So it brings up 4th down, 4th and 10 with 20 seconds to go in the half.
We'll see. They did line up for a field goal last week, Paramus, against Wayne Valley, but it was blocked. And I don't know what kind of leg their kicker has. Ahmed Asroor. He's a lefty, as we noted before the game. 5'9", 150-pounder. 3 for 3 on point after touchdowns this season.
Yeah, this would be a 53-yard.
Well, he's not kicking from here. I'm just saying.
Right, they're going for it.
I remember as a sports runner, a kid for Shore Regional kicked a 50-plus yarder. The kid's name was Mills. He went to Penn State, but I don't think he did anything there. But he did kick a 50-plus yarder in high school. 4th and 10, for Paramus. Hosey once again being pressured, and he is going to go down. Bilali was there. 76 for Northern Valley. Ussel was there. And he was pressured by some other Old Tappan defender. So that will turn it over on downs.
Yeah, as we take another look at the sack, and multiple players for Old Tappan in on that sack, and 14 seconds to go, and let's see if now it looks like they're going to be in the victory formation. So Old Tappan is not going to look to extend the lead.
Give Nick Blanchard a little credit on that too. He flushed the quarterback from the pocket. Hosey had to escape Blanchard and couldn't escape the others. Flag on the play, so we'll see what happens here. Let's see if Old Tappan lined up properly.
I see a flag, I hear a buzzer. A lot of things going on.
A lot of things happening here in Paramus.
But there is no band on the field.
I don't think it would have been on Paramus.
They're going to wave off the penalty, and that'll bring up the end of the first half here in Paramus. Half totally controlled by the Golden Knights of Old Tappan. They lead it 27-0. Let's give you the rundown on the scoring. We had a 22-yard pass from Michelli to Eder with 5:19 to go in the first quarter. Morrissey kicked the first of his 3 extra points, did miss one, and it made it 7-0 with 5:19 to go in the first quarter. On the second drive for Old Tappan, they did score on the first 3 drives of the game. Devin Radoyan went in from 2 yards out, culminating a drive that took 2 minutes and 25 seconds for a 59-yard drive. And the kick was missed there, so with 16 seconds to go in the first quarter, Old Tappan led it 13-0. We moved to the second quarter, and Nikolai on a 28-yard run. Nicolau had a 28-yard run. Marcy with the extra point made it 20-0 with 10 minutes to go in the second quarter. And then Dutois on a 7-yard run. Damon Dutois with a 7-yard run. Finishing a drive that went 68 yards, took 3 minutes and 49 seconds, and ended with 4:37 to go in the second quarter. And Marcy made the kick, and that's where we stand right now. Old Tappan leading Paramus in Paramus 27-0. Bob, your impressions of the first half?
Well, Coach Dunn's message has been heard loud and clear. Don't look past Paramus. You're playing, all the cliches, playing one game at a time. And as Mark said, the Golden Knights have been dominant, led by quarterback Zach Michelli, 9 for 9, 146 yards, and 1 touchdown. Those statistics are unofficial. He has yet to call his own number because he is a good runner, but we've seen the ball being spread around both in the running game and the passing game for Old Tappan.
All right, before we go to our halftime festivities, let me tell you who our sponsors are tonight. Valley Hospital Care, like no other from Valley Health System, is proud to call Paramus its home. For more information about Valley's programs and service, visit valleyhealth.com or call 1-800-VALLEY-1. Applebee's. Join us at Applebee's after the game. Half-price appetizers starting at 10 p.m. every night at Applebee's. Shout-outs as well to All-American Ford at All-American Ford in Paramus. You'll find the wide selection of new, used, and certified pre-owned Ford vehicles you've been looking for. Buy or lease a new Ford at our Ford dealership in Paramus, New Jersey, or stop by for Ford service. And University Spine Center. Stay strong and active with Ortho East, your destination for specialized orthopedic care from top experts. We're going to come back with more from Paramus in the second half. We'll see a little bit later.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear one more time for the Northern Valley Old Tappan varsity cheerleaders.
We got a lot going on.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to midfield your Paramus Spartan varsity cheerleaders. Your varsity cheerleaders are led by head coach Lisa Grantzig, assisted by Alyssa Bedosian. Ladies and gentlemen, your Paramus
Yeah.
Hip-hop rapping drill style.
Safe.
Hey parents, Anchor Golf and Recreation is now registering full and half-day golf camps. Anchor Golf Day Camps are designed to teach children fundamentals of golf. To register your child for golf camp, go online and click the registration tab at anchorgolfcenter.com. Anchor now has 4 dedicated outdoor lighted pickleball courts. Call to reserve your court today. Check out Anchor's 18-hole miniature golf course with new features. It's fun for the whole family. Anchor Golf and Recreation offers so much more. Call or see us at anchorgolfcenter.com.
For free right here on Big State Sports.
George J. Keller and Sons want your house to be the kind of home for all to see. Best roofing, windows, siding too. Great solar and gutters, we're here for you. Our seasoned pros are unsurpassed, so give a call, we'll take your task. Transform your home, that's what we do. So give a call, we're here for you. For roofing, siding, windows, and solar, we do it all for you. George J. Keller and Sons.
Your family-owned operation since 1980. Call for your free estimate.
Hey, this is Zach Smolin with Big State Sports. We know fundraising can be tough for booster clubs and coaches, and that's why we're so excited about Leading Edge. They've helped programs raise tens of thousands of dollars in just a 1-hour fundraising drive. Scan this QR code or visit lefundraise.com and let them know Big State Sports sent you.
Got the new iPhone 17 Pro and Verizon picked up the tab.
No way.
It's me. Handsome and hilarious. It's a rare combo.
New and existing customers can get the new iPhone 17 Pro on us on the best 5G network.
I mean, where else would I get it, right?
KJM Financial, helping families navigate the college application and financial aid process since 1988. Visit njcollegeguy.com to schedule your free consultation today. Struggling with confidence, inconsistency, and playing scared? Learn how to unlock your potential and perform at your best when it matters the most with Top Mental Game. Your talent sets the floor. Your mindset sets the ceiling. When the moment comes, will you be ready?
This broadcast is made possible by K&K Electric, a proud supporter of high school athletics. We're your licensed, bonded, and insured hometown electricians keeping the community powered.
NIL deals mean opportunity, but also risk. Don't face it alone. Lyons & Associates reviews, negotiates, and protects your contracts so you could focus on winning on and off the field.
My room is so cold, my fish froze.
Mine's so hot, my sneakers melted.
Rooms with different temperatures? That means your HVAC system is outdated and wasting energy. At ICS, we'll install an energy-efficient system that provides a constant flow of clean, fresh air at the perfect temperature in every room. You could save money each month, and the price we quote is the price you'll pay. Get a quote today. See why we say ICS for HVAC.
I see why.
Here at Open Road Cadillac, everybody gets treated just like family. We always make sure we find the right car for you.
The 2025 Cadillac Lyriq, now for the limited time price of only $529 a month. Open Road Cadillac of Morristown in Florham Park, New Jersey.
David Hassagen here from Big State Sports. You're watching free coverage of the best high school athletes across the Garden State.
Hi, my name is Andrew Shaka. I'm one of the owners here at New Jersey Siding and Windows. We are a family-owned residential remodel firm. Everything we offer here is quality and comes with great warranties. If it's a residential home, there's no home too big for us to work on.
This is Christian Copeland, broadcaster for Big State Sports, and you're watching high school football right here on YouTube.
David A. Santini, CPA, LLC, providing financial peace of mind. Let us take the stress out of taxes for you too. Peace, love, and taxes.
Provide your team or athlete with quality trophies, medals, plaques, and awards with Performance Trophy and Medals of Randolph. Call us today at 973-989-8775.
For years, it had been the same routine, working all night. Ah, those beautiful faces. I wanted more, for me, for them, for our futures. There was this day that something changed, a simple moment of dress-up. It opened my eyes.
Take charge of your future and go big at CCM.
You think you need to do something academically for your child this summer, but you're not sure what? Come see us at Sylvan. We know exactly how to help your child, and it's fun here. Be proactive and make learning part of your summer schedule. Visit sylvansummer.com today.
Thinking about making a move? Call Michael Rossi from Keller Williams, your residential real estate enthusiast. Whether you're looking to sell or buy, Mike's your guy. Likely one of the most expensive and stressful transactions a person makes is real estate. So why not have fun doing it? Call Michael Rossi today, where he is bringing the process from frustrating to fun.
This is George Muha, and you're watching Big State Sports.
We offer installation of siding, vinyl, and composite. We also do replacement windows, doors, roofs, decks, attic insulation, and e-shield.
At Planet Networks, our high-speed fiber is designed to be fast. Up to 300 times faster than cable, and up to 500 times faster than DSL. As fast as 10,000 megabits per second up and down, if you speak nerd. We're talking cheetah, bullet train, lightning strike, hummingbird, race car kind of fast. Planet Networks. So fast, it's worth the wait.
Hi, my name is Andrew Shaka. I'm one of the owners here at New Jersey Siding and Windows. We are a family-owned residential remodel firm. Everything we offer here is quality and comes with great warranties. If it's a residential home, there's no home too big for us to work on.
Go ahead, take a deep breath. Oh, nice, huh? That's some clean, fresh air at the perfect temperature.
That is good. Who installed the system?
ICS. They're the leaders in HVAC. They make the ductwork at their own factory, so we even save some money.
That's impressive. You recommend them?
It's ICS for HVAC.
I see why.
Hey, Lorraine, go get a big plastic bag. Take some air home with you.
Athletic Fields of America in Montville, New Jersey has become an industry leader in synthetic turf.
Serving the greater New York, New Jersey, and Eastern PA regions, we have delivered hundreds of both synthetic turf and natural grass sports fields for youth and recreational levels, all the way up to the highest standards and requirements of the NCAA. Our goal with every project is to provide our customers with exceptional workmanship, extraordinary service, and professional integrity while constructing a superior product that you can enjoy for years to come. Visit athleticfieldsofamerica.com.
Hi, I'm Barry Farber, and I'm so excited to bring you the new special edition hardcover copy of The Adventures of Little Billy in Search of the Magic Tree. Scan the code below and learn more about that adventure.
Here at Open Road Mazda of Morristown, we strive to provide a stress-free, knowledgeable, positive buying experience. No matter your budget, we'll find the right car for you.
Drive home the 2025 Mazda CX-50 for just $229 a month.
Check us out for yourself.
Hi, I'm Dan from George J. Keller & Sons. My family-owned company has provided superior service to local homeowners since 1980. And based on the strength of our commitment to you and your positive reviews and feedback, we are now a GAF 3-star President's Club winner. That's right, one of 30 winners out of 2,600 Master Elite dealers.
Hey, this is Zach Smolin with Big State Sports. We know fundraising can be tough for booster clubs and coaches, and that's why we're so excited about Leading Edge. They've helped programs raise tens of thousands of dollars in just a 1-hour fundraising drive. Scan this QR code or visit lefundraise.com and let them know Big State Sports sent you.
If you live in Andover, Blairstown, Byram, Frankfurt, Franklin, Frieden, Frelinghuysen, Greene, Hampton, Hardwick, Hope, Knowlton, Lafayette, Newton, Sparta, Stillwater, Sussex, and Wantage. Planet Networks is building high-speed fiber in your neighborhood. Visit getplanetfiber.com today to learn more.
Got the new iPhone 17 Pro and Verizon picked up the tab.
No way.
That's me. Handsome and hilarious. It's a rare combo.
New and existing customers can get the new iPhone 17 Pro on us on the best 5G network.
I mean, where else would I get it, right?
This is Zach Smolin, play-by-play commentator, and you're staying frosty for free right here on Big State Sports.
Thinking about making a move? Call Michael Rossi from Keller Williams, your residential real estate enthusiast. Whether you're looking to sell or buy, Mike's your guy. Likely one of the most expensive and stressful transactions a person makes is real estate. So why not have fun doing it? Call Michael Rossi today, where he is bringing the process from frustrating to fun.
Mark Brodsky back in Paramus, along with Bob Yanofsky. Our producers, Chris Delagarde, and our cameraman is Aiden Riley. 27-0 Old Tappan leads Paramus at the half, and in a game that they have dominated. Our sponsors tonight are Valley Hospital Care. Like no other from Valley Health System, is proud to call Paramus its home. For more information about Valley's programs and service, visit valleyhealth.com or call 1-800-VALLEY-1. Applebee's. Join us at Applebee's after the game. Half-price appetizers starting at 10 p.m. every night at Applebee's. Shout-outs as well to All-American Ford. At All-American Ford in Paramus, you'll find the wide selection of new, used, and certified pre-owned Ford vehicles you've been looking for. Buy or lease a new Ford at our Ford dealership in Paramus, NJ, or stop by for Ford service. And University Spine Center, stay strong and active with Ortho East, your destination for specialized orthopedic care from Top Experts. It is crunch time, powered by Top Mental Game. Struggling with confidence, inconsistency, and playing scared and tight. Learn how
It happens in the second half.
we were here the last time Paramus won a game then.
We were. It was a 6-game losing streak, and they came from behind, and it was Liam Jones, whose brothers are playing tonight, star of the game, and now Paramus won to finish the season at 2-7 with a 28-21 victory over Mawa.
Danny Jones and Ryan Jones, the linebacking duo for Paramus, the brother of Liam Jones. They are twins. So Paramus will kick things off in the second half. Ahmed Asroor, number 30, I believe, will kick it off. He's a left-footed kicker. And there, Tapan hasn't had to return a kickoff, but back there for the Knights, Devin Redoyan, number 2, he's off to the far side. And let's see who's at that. It looks like Nicolau is the, Chris Nicolau, number 14, is the other return man back there. Asroor boots, here's the kick coming down at about the 10-yard line. That's Nicolau. Nicolau to the 20, 25, 30. He's got running room and then finally taken down past the 30-yard line. And that's where Old Tappan will take over. Number 66, Stoli Karunos, was one of the tacklers there for Paramus on the kickoff.
Looking ahead a little bit, if Old Tappan scores a touchdown on this drive, they'll be up by at least 33 points. And then, Mark, the rule of running clock will go into effect.
All right, we'll see if Paramus can hold and keep that from happening. Let's set the Northern Valley Old Tappan offense. Zach Michelli is the quarterback, and he was almost perfection in the first half. Did he miss a pass?
No, he did not.
He did not miss a pass. And
my...
here he is again. He's throwing off to the right side, and that's complete. Another completion there for Michelli. As I said, he has not missed. Shane Small, his big tight end, with the catch there before he's dragged down by Rocco DiNapoli. The 145-pounder taken down the 215-pounder. Nice. Admirable for DiNapoli there, bringing down the big Small.
Unofficially, I have Michelli 10 for 10, 152 yards, and 1 touchdown. He has yet to call his name to run the ball.
He hands off this time, and that's Redoyan. Redoyan gets close to the first down, but he's going to be short. Taken down there by one of the Jones boys. That's Danny, number 6. Abreu, number 54, was also in there. We'll see if we can set the Old Tappan offense because they move it up to the line of scrimmage pretty quickly. They have the quarterback, as I said, is Michelli, number 8. Number 2, Devin Redoyan is the running back. Nick Blanchard lines up sometimes as a fullback. The wide receivers are Leo Eder, number 18, number 3, Joey Crisatelli, and number 14, Chris Nicolau. The tight end, as we noted, was Shane Small. There is a penalty on the play, and that's going against Old Tappan. Continuing on with the Golden Knights offense, they line up up front with Ryan Mitchell and Zach Miller at left tackle, left guard, numbers 55 and 62. The center is William Falkenstern. The right side, Joe Puccio at guard, and Ekin Usel, numbers 73 and 76, respectively. So that is a big penalty against Old Tappan there, and they'll have it the 2nd and long. 3rd and long, make that. Michelli's been up to the task so far. Let's see if he can pick up that long yardage. He throws over the middle, and that's when he throws his first incompletion against the, looking for Small over the middle against the Paramus zone. They had Small bracketed well there. He had to try to get it into a window, and that's the first stop of the game aside from the kneel down for Old Tappan at the end of the first half. They had scored on all 4 drives until they had to kneel, until they knelt down on the last play of the first half. First punt of the game for Old Tappan. Punter is Vincent Rossi. Looks like the Napoli is deep. Good snap. Here's the kick. It's up and it's high. And fair catch called for. And the Napoli takes it at the Paramus 46. And the Spartans will take over their best field position in the game to start a drive.
And let's see if the defensive stop causing a 3 and out, certainly the benefit of a penalty, gives the offense some confidence. As you said, great field position on their own 46-yard line.
Jacob Hosey is the quarterback for the Spartans. He wears number 8. Looks like Castellanos, number 25, is starting in the backfield. Victor Castellanos, transferred from Don Bosco. Didn't play football there, but did transfer from the school. Big guy, 235-pounder, getting some looks. And he's going to get it and go off the right side, and he's brought down. Nice tackle there by number 11, John Bilali, the linebacker.
We spoke to Coach Sabella before the game, and he said that he's going to try to work Castellanos into the lineup as much as he can, and give him some touches, give him some looks, and we saw it on that possession.
Had his first game last week, 7 tackles from his linebacker spot. Did not carry the ball, though. 2nd and 8, give him 2 on that carry. We'll get you the rest of the Paramus offense in a moment. They do line up with Mario DiNapoli, number 21, on the slot to the right side. Theo Paredes is wide right. Ball's handed off to Castellanos again, tries to go off the left side, and he picks up another couple of yards there before he's brought down. Takes it into Otapan territory. Dutois with the tackle, number 27. Right at midfield, they put it down. The rest of the Paramus offense has number 3, Max Finkelman, and number 5, Theo Paredes, the receivers. Thomas Hosey also in there, number 7 as a receiver, as is Mario DiNapoli, 21. Danny Jones is the tight end. He's number 6, and he lines up as a wing to the right side there. A couple of wide receivers to the left. And we have an illegal procedure, it looks like, on Paramus. They line up along the offensive front with Dean Sidarius, number 71 at left tackle. The left guard, number 66, Stoli Karunos. The center is number 78, Ethan Jordan. Number 55, Silas Egwu, and number 50 is the right guard. And number 60, Aaron Kazanki is the left guard. So you have 3 juniors and 2 sophomores lining up, not a senior on the offensive line.
So the addition of Castellanos balances the attack a little bit more. Paramus, as we mentioned in the first half, passes the ball 65% of the time. Coach Sabella would like to see it closer to 50-50, and in fact the first 2 plays in the second half were running plays, and something we hadn't seen from Paramus in the first half.
We'll try to give you the Otapan defense if we can. It is 3rd and 11. A couple of wide receivers to the right for Hosey. Ball's handed off to Castellanos again. He gets away from one tackler, but he's still going to be behind the line of scrimmage. Ekan Ussel had the first hit on him. He got away from Ussel, but he didn't get much more beyond that. And that'll bring up 4th down and 12. And Paramus, let's see if they're going to kick it away or hold on to the ball. If so, the defense for Otapan has Shane Small and Ryan Michelli are the defensive ends. Hosey is coming at the punting. The nose tackle is Ekan Ussel, number 76. The linebackers on the inside, Nick Blanchard, 5, number 11, John Bilali is the other inside linebacker. Devin Radoyan, number 2, number 25, Damon Dutois, the 2 outside linebackers in the 3-4 set. And we'll get you the defensive backfield once Paramus has the ball again in this game. Hosey kicking it away. He's at his own 30-yard line. Steps into it. Another high kick. It's short once again. And fair catch, late fair catch called for by Eder. Otapan will take over at its own 31-yard line. So we've swapped punts here in the second half. In the 27-0 ball game with Otapan leading, 7:30 to go in the third quarter. Pardon me.
And again, as we mentioned at the outset of the last drive, keep the 33-point margin in mind that if Otapan does score in this drive, then we will go to a running clock.
We'll get you the Paramus defensive setup when we can, as the hurry-up offense kind of prevents you from doing some of the things you want to do as a broadcaster. 1st and 10 at the 31 for Otapan. Ball's handed off to Radoyan, and he's tackled immediately. Good play there. I tell you, the lights aren't too good here. I got to tell you, that kid. Now, Medine Sedarius, number 71, was one of the tackles. Looked like Abreu, number 52, was the other one helping out. Second down and 13. One of the better defensive plays of the game for Paramus there with the loss of 3 on the play. Michelli looking deep downfield. He's got a man open, and it's complete. And that could be a touchdown and will be a touchdown. Looked like Eder was down there for the touchdown. So let's see that again.
Yes, so after the run play lost a couple of yards, it was a long pass play, and Nikolai goes behind the defenders, and that is a long touchdown pass from Zach Michelli to
Chris Nikolai, pardon me for the miscall there.
Nikolai, and it is 33-0 with the extra point upcoming.
That's Morrissey. We'll try another one. 3 for 4 in the first half. Ball's placed down, it's up, and it is good. So that takes it to 34-0, and we're going to start the running clock.
So that was a 70-yard drive, 2 plays. It was a 72-yard touchdown pass from Zach
Michelli,
thank you. I was so concerned about the receiver's name, which is Chris Nikolai, and Michelli is now 11 for 11 on the day, and I'm adding up his numbers unofficially, so I'll have you take that over while I get that information.
All right. All right. We're gonna keep it here. The Napoli is going to be one of the deep backs with Finkelman on the kickoff. Gomez will kick it off. Vincent Rossi will kick it off, number 9.
224 yards unofficially for Michelli.
All right. He looks like an elite quarterback, doesn't he?
He's only a junior.
All right, that's the Napoli takes it, and he's going to run into a pile of tacklers there. Brought down inside his 25-yard line. Nikolai, one of the tacklers there. He had a lot of help, though. Paramus will take it over at its own 25. As they try to get something on the board, but the clock is running. It's 33-0 now, Old Tappan. I guess you could say it's crunch time for Paramus. That's powered by Top Mental Game. And we'll tell you more about Top Mental Game in a moment as Paramus comes out here. We'll give you the Old Tappan defensive backfield after this play. We ran down the rest of the team, rest of the defense. Hosey looks to the middle of the field. Now he's being flushed and once again has to throw it away. Nicolau almost had the interception there as he tried to get it downfield to Paredes, but to no avail. The defensive backs once again for Old Tappan. Marco Diamore, number 17, and number 18, Leo Eder are the safeties. Prince Morrison and Chris Nicolau, number 4 and 14, are the corners. Both are juniors. A lot of junior talent here. You know, you look at this team, you think it's all going to be seniors. They have a lot of talent. A lot of guys in the skill positions are still just juniors.
And it was a senior-laden team last year, with the exception of Michelli, that took him to the 12-1 record. Some of them, especially in the backfield, were backups, and now getting their opportunity to be stars on this team.
3 minutes to go and counting. 2nd and 10 from the 25 for Paramus. Hosey looks downfield, throws deep downfield. He's got a man, and that's caught. Finkelman makes the catch. Turns around to make the catch. Nice grab there by Max Finkelman. Highlight of the day for Paramus.
So as we take another look at it, and we know that Jacob Hosey has a strong arm, and this time he finds Max Finkelman, who beats his receiver, comes back to the ball, and gets the ball across midfield to the Old Tappan 47-yard line. So again, Paramus has crossed midfield with 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
Can we say Happy New Year to Max Finkelman on that one?
We sure can.
I think it could be Rosh Hashanah, an MOT, as we like to say. Paredes comes wide to the right. Looks like Singleton's in the backfield with Hosey. Jones is the wingman on the right side. It's like the Napoli in motion. Fake to him. Once again, Hosey being pressured, throws it downfield, has to throw it out of bounds. Being pressured there by number 56, Nico Forsalati. So it looks like at least some backups in the game for Old Tappan as they lead at 33-0 in the second half.
Now, recent meetings have been pretty one-sided between these two teams. We mentioned 45-0 last year, 42-14 in 2023. But there was a game back in 2010. It was a playoff game between these two teams. Old Tappan 63, Paramus 56. So it was a quarterfinal playoff game. And I'm going to ask you about this because you were there. Devin Fuller, 406 yards rushing, 6 touchdowns. John Robertson for Paramus, 31 carries, 267 yards, 7 touchdowns. Let me get your thoughts because you were there.
Probably the best high school football game I've ever seen.
Wow.
They just went up and down the field. Robertson was phenomenal. Listen, I'm from Paramus, so I have to say that, and I was rooting for the Spartans that night, and they were just fantastic. They just went up and down the field, and you figured the last team to have the ball would win the game. That's Hosey. He's looking downfield and escapes the pressure. Now he's going to run it to the 40, 35, and he steps out of bounds. So that'll be a first down for Paramus. Now Robertson went on to play at Villanova, where he was the Walter Payton Award winner for Best Offensive Player. I think they called it Division I AA at the time. Now I think it's called FCS.
Yeah, that's in our
subdivision.
Those are in our notables, which we're going to do in the fourth quarter. But you mentioned one of the best games you've ever seen, and I'm going to back that up because this game had 9 lead changes, and that says a lot. And game has now gone to the fourth quarter with Old Tappan leading 33-0.
We'll come back to Paramus with more right after this.
Provide a stress-free, knowledgeable, positive buying experience. No matter your budget, we'll find the right car for you.
Drive home the 2025 Mazda CX-50 for just $229 a month.
Check us out for yourself.
Here at Open Road Cadillac, everybody gets treated just like family. We always make sure we find the right car for you.
The 2025 Cadillac Lyriq, now for the limited time price of only $529 a month. Open Road Cadillac of Morristown in Florham Park, New Jersey.
Mandelbaum Barrett PC Attorneys at Law provide you with a 360-degree approach for your personal and business legal needs, built on relationships, support, and innovation. You can rely on Mandelbaum Barrett. Visit us at mblawfirm.com.
Back in the Mandelbaum Barrett press box, as Paramus will have it first down in Old Tappan territory at the 32-yard line. I don't think we finished telling you about top mental game, but I don't think we're gonna have time now for this either. Right after this play, we'll tell you about top mental game. Hosey's still in at quarterback in the 33-0 game, and the clock is running. That's the Napoli as comes on the jet sweep, and he's brought down immediately. Hurry-up offense now for Paramus as they trail 33-0, the clock running, 11 minutes to go. Hosey throws off to his right side. That's complete. To Finkelman. Finkelman's second catch of the game, I do believe.
Yeah, he's got 5 on the season now.
So top mental game. We're struggling with confidence and consistency and playing scared and tight. Learn how to unlock your potential, perform your best when it matters the most. With top mental game, get the same personalized tools that professional athletes use to play with confidence. Increase resilience and build a champion's mindset. Visit topmentalgame.com to schedule your free consultation. All right, we got that one in there, Bob.
I knew you can do it.
3rd and 3 for the Spartans. Trying to mount a scoring drive here in the fourth quarter. Trailing 33-0. That's Hosey. Rolls to his left, throws downfield, and through the hands of the Napoli. That'll bring up 4th and 3. Not sure we gave you the Paramus offensive line. Number 71, Dean Sidarius. Number 66, Tony Karunos on the left side, left tackle, left guard. The center is Aiden Jordan, number 70. Right guard, number 55, Silas Eguonu. And the left guard is Aaron Kazanki. He's a junior, number 60. 4th and 3 for Paramus. There'll be no field goals here. Try to set some of the Old Tappan defense if we can. Looks like they do have some subs in the game. I see Omar Hassan Omar, pardon me. As he throws a short pass, he's got to complete to Singleton. Singleton jukes his man, still going, and he's inside the 10 to the 5-yard line. So nice short pass and gain from Hosey to Singleton.
A few plays ago, we saw the long pass play to Finkelman, but what has been working well for Hosey, especially in this second half, has been the short passes, and that one on 4th down to keep this drive alive as Paramus with their deepest penetration of the night.
Looks like number 71, Jackson Weaver, is in the game as well on the defensive line. Anthony Michelli, one of the linebackers, not related to Ryan or Zach. Hosey hands, and it goes off the left side. That's Singleton, he's in the end zone. Scatback gets in there, and Paramus is on the board with 8:25 to go in the 4th quarter.
And that is something that Paramus was unable to do last season in the 45-0 game. Is nice drive, Singleton finishing it off, going up the middle and into the end zone. Hosey really looking good on that drive. A combination of some short passes, the long pass to Finkelman, the key 4th down play, and then Singleton taking it in, and Paramus on the board. It is actually 34-6. And let's say they are lining up for the extra point.
Asroar is in for the extra point out of Hosey's hold. Paredes is the snapper. As the clock continues to run. Kick is up, and that looks to be good. Asroar goes to 4 for 4 on the season, and it's a 34-7 ball game here with Old Tappan on top in Paramus. We're going to come back with more in Paramus right after this.
And you're watching high school football right here on YouTube.
At Neone Wealth Strategies, we believe wealth should work as hard as you do. Whether you're building a business, engineering solutions, or planning for your family's future, we design personalized, tax-efficient strategies to grow, protect, and pass on your legacy. Clarity, control, confidence. Neone Wealth Strategies. Empowering wealth, one decision at a time.
We're back in the Mandelbaum Barrett press box. One more time, our sponsors tonight, Valley Hospital Care, like no other from Valley Health System, is proud to call Paramus its home. For more information about Valley's programs and service, visit valleyhealth.com or call 1-800-VALLEY-1. Applebee's, join us at Applebee's after the game. Half-price appetizers starting at 10 p.m. every night at Applebee's. Shout-outs as well to All-American Ford at All-American Ford in Paramus. You'll find the wide selection of new, used, and certified pre-owned Ford vehicles you've been looking for. Buy or lease a new Ford at our Ford dealership in Paramus, New Jersey, or stop by for Ford service. And University Spine Center. Stay strong and active with Ortho East, your destination for specialized orthopedic care from top experts. Aswar's kick is going to bounce out of bounds. That's a penalty. And Old Tappan will take over at its own 35-yard line. Let's see if Michelli comes back out there at quarterback.
And if you notice on the screen, the clock does continue to run. It is time to talk about some of the Old Tappan notable alums. We mentioned Fuller before. There's also his brother, Jordan Fuller, class of 2016, plays safety at Ohio State, won a Super Bowl with the Rams, Super Bowl 56. He is currently on the Falcons, has yet to play this year. Corey Booker, class of 87. He was a tight end at Stanford, played 22 games, 20 receptions, 1 touchdown. Of course, known as a U.S. Senator from New Jersey. We'll give you a couple. Well, look, we have time before the next play. Here's one. Dan Pasqua, class of 1979. The Yankees 85-87. The White Sox 88-94.
There's a running play there. We do have some reserves in the game. Looks like number 9, Vincent Rossi, is the quarterback now.
And Mark, I've been holding out on this one, and I wanted to give it its own time. The class of 2002. This gentleman set the Wesleyan University record with 189 hits in one season. He batted .373 in college, did not get drafted. His name, Jeffrey Mayer.
Well, tell us who he is. Not everybody remembers him.
Jeffrey Mayer, if you're old enough, 1996. He's 12 years old, sitting in right field.
All right, hold that thought. All right, the Old Tappan running back is stopped almost immediately. All right, finish your thought.
Yeah, we'd hate to miss a 1-yard run in the middle of a story. And so Jeffrey Mayer reached over the fence on a Derek Jeter home run in Game 1 of the ALCS, took it out of the hands of Tony Tarasco. And every time that happens, it is now known as a Jeffrey Mayer, but he turned out to be a good college baseball player. I'll have some Paramus notable alums in a moment.
3rd and 5 for Old Tappan, leading this one 34-7 with about less than 3:50 to go as the clock is running. Rossi's going to throw it downfield and overthrows his receiver. That'll bring a 4th down, and I imagine Old Tappan will punt it away.
First incompletion, by the way, for Old Tappan tonight. All right, second one, thank you. We talked earlier about John Robertson, who had that great game in 2010. Played at Villanova, won the 2014 Walter Payton Award, as you mentioned. Outstanding player in what's now known as FCS, used to be 1AA. He was sandwiched between, and here are two names, 2013 Jimmy Garoppolo, 2015 Cooper Kupp, who wound up to be a Super Bowl MVP. Here's another one, not from football, but Elaine Zayak, class of 1983. She was the 1982 world champion figure skating and a champion and a member of the 2003 U.S. Figure Skating Hall of Fame.
Old Tappan goes for it on 4th down, and ball is thrown. It looks to be incomplete. In any event, it would be short for the first down. Good pressure by Paramus that time, among those in there. Number 34, Jake Schwing. Good edge rusher. Abreu, number 54, was also in on the play. Trying to flush the quarterback from the pocket, Vincent Rossi. So that'll bring up 1st and 10 for Paramus. As the clock continues to wind, 2:20 and rolling here with the score 34-7.
I'm going to mention one more name, maybe not known nationally if you're watching this from outside of the area. Joe Beningo, class of 1971. He has been a host on WFAN radio in New York.
Hosey throwing it deep downfield. He's looking for Paredes, and Paredes almost able to bring it in over the outstretched hands of his defender. But, goes incomplete. Another nice throw by Hosey, but it goes incomplete as the clock runs with 1:45 to go. So great game tonight by Zach Michelli. Not unexpected, and I imagine he will be our player of the game.
I can't argue that. A number of candidates, but I'm going with Michelli. I agree with you.
His brother, Ryan Michelli, was outstanding as well on the defensive line and obviously playing on the offensive line. So terrific two-way lineman, but the quarterback always gets the call. Castellanos lines up with Hosey in the backfield. That's the Napoli in motion. Hosey again looking to his left. That's to Paredes, and that's complete. Number 47, Erdem Yücel. Brother is on the defensive line. Made the tackle there.
As we're in the final minute, let's talk about what's coming up next. Old Tappan at Northern Highlands next Friday night at 6 p.m. Paramus will be at Pascack Valley at 6 p.m. They return to Paramus against Teaneck on October 17th at 6 o'clock.
Border War. Hosey, that ball's tipped up in the air and intercepted. Jackson Weaver with the interception following the tip by Nico Forsalati. So memorable backup plays by the backups, pardon me.
There are some lineman dreams. One is scoring a touchdown. That's hard. an interception, that sometimes occurs.
Only the second interception of the season for Old Tappan, and that will be the final play of the game as we wind it down. Old Tappan's going to win this one 34-7 and goes to 5-0 on the season, 3-0 in the Patriot Blue division of the SFC. Paramus will fall to 0-5 and 0-3 in the division. So let's give you the rundown, the scoring quickly for you. Old Tappan got on the board first on a Michelli 22-yard pass to Leo Etter. Morrissey's kick made it 7-0 with 5:19 to go in the quarter. Devin Radoyan scored on a 2-yard run with 16 seconds to go in the quarter. Drive of 2 minutes and 25 seconds. The kick was missed, and that made it 13-0 Old Tappan. Chris Nicolau had a 28-yard run with 10 minutes to go in the second quarter. Morrissey's kick made it 20-0. With 4:37 to go, Dutois scored on a 7-yard run. Damien Dutois culminated a 68-yard drive that took 3:49. The kick made it 27-0. Old Tappan scored again in the third quarter. Nicolau on a 72-yard bomb from Michelli, and that made it, with the kick, made it 34-0 with 5:22 to go in the fourth quarter. And Singleton scored on a 5-yard run for Matthias Singleton, culminated a 65-yard drive with 8:25 to go in the game, and that the extra point by Aswar made it the final score. Old Tappan 34, Paramus 7, and that's the way we end here. Bob, your final thoughts on tonight's ball?
Well, I'm glad you didn't have to recap the 63-56 game of 2010 because we might need an oxygen tank for you. As far as these two teams, Michelli is now 17-1 as a starting quarterback. That's and Old Tappan goes to 5-0. Paramus, you know what? They lost tonight. They played hard, especially in the second half. Hosey looked good. The addition of Castellanos is going to give them a running game, and there are better days ahead for the Spartans.
They do have some talent here. They got to get bigger. I mean, they're sophomores and juniors. They just have to get bigger, get in that weight room, and get some experience, and then we'll see. Hopefully, Coach Joseph can turn things around here. But Brian Dunn gets it done again for his Old Tappan Golden Knights. Keeps his team on track, 5-0 in the season, and that pretty much does it from here from Paramus. This is Mark Brodsky along with Bob Yanofsky, our producer Chris Delagarde, our camera Aiden Riley. Once again, the final score from Paramus. Old Tappan 34, Paramus 7. Thanks for joining us on Big State Sports. We'll see you again next week. Third and 11 for Paramus. Two backs back there with Jacob Hosey, his brother Thomas, also on the team. He's a senior. Jacob is a junior. He's being rushed and has to throw it away. Michelli in there once again. He's their big sack man. Here's second down for Old Tappan as they hurry up to the line of scrimmage. Once again, Michelli throws off to the left side. That's Etter. He's got running room. He could get into the end zone, and he does. Broke through two tacklers, and Etter is in the end zone, 18-0. In the first quarter or early in the second as the clock is going. Old Tappan wasting no time. Michelli hands, and that's Radoyan, and he's going to go into the end zone off the right side for the touchdown with 16 seconds to Tappan. Expected to see Dutois, but have not seen him yet. Nicolau in motion. He gets it on the jet sweep. He's got to the 25. He's got running room to the 20. Cuts up the middle. Now off to the left side. Nicolau will score. That's Finkelman. Finkelman has in the open, and he's brought down ankle tackle there by Prince Morrison, number 4. Finkelman may have had a little bit more on the offensive line. It's an inexperienced line. Dean Sedaris was a starter last year, but there's the punt that's away. That's Etter. He goes off to the left side. He's at the 45. He's got some running room. That's the 50. There's a penalty flag on the play. There's a second one. It was 2013, 17-16 at Paramus. Deep downfield, Michelli's got a man wide open, and that is caught. Etter with the catch. It looked like it may be intercepted. Ball's handed off again. That's Dutois, and he's in the end zone off the right side for another Old Tappan touchdown. They score. But he did kick a 50-plus yarder. 4th and 10, for Paramus. Hosey once again being pressured, and he is going to go down. Bilali, better defensive plays of the game for Paramus there with the loss of 3 on the play. Michelli looking deep downfield. He's got a man open, and it's complete. And that could be a touchdown and will be a touchdown. Looked like Eder was down there. 3 minutes to go and counting. 2nd and 10 from the 25 for Paramus. Hosey looks downfield, throws deep downfield. He's got a man, and that's caught. Finkelman makes the catch. Turn related to Ryan or Zach. Hosey hands, and it goes off the left side. That's Singleton. He's in the end zone. Scatback gets in there, and Paramus is on the board with 8
at 6 o'clock.
Border war. Hosey, that ball's tipped up in the air and intercepted.